Have you read the mission statement for this committee? Listen to this. We will deal with issues including but not limited to grade changes, cyberbullying, and sexual harassment. And I gotta sit in for 7 weeks and vote on this shit all for a grade bump? If I knew that, I would have just done the readings. This is torture. No, worse. It's jury duty.
Yeah, but jury duty's cool. I mean, and awesome. Doing your civic duty amongst your peers, seeing if justice will be served or not, holding someone's fate in your... Sorry, I get carried away sometimes. You'll get used to it. You must be our new member, Matt Fisher. I'm Aaron, president of Jury Duty, or as we like to call ourselves, the Student Voices Committee. Professor Stone sent me to escort you to your first meeting. Here, I got you a little committee starter kit to get you going. A snack for the long meetings. I prefer sour cream and onion. For the heated debates, I recommend taking them 30 minutes before. Our founder, former committee member, and my current girlfriend. We use these rocks to show which side we're voting on. You know, black or white, agree, disagree. I can get you a new one with your name on it within a...
That won't be necessary. I'm only on this committee temporarily. I can be Emily for a few weeks.
Love that enthusiasm. Let's go. So yeah, after bureaucratic processing, the administration gives us the case. We vote on whether a student is guilty, innocent, justified, or whatever. Got it?
Jury duty. Awesome.
Hey, you're talking to a future lawyer here, all right? But since it's your first day, I'll let it slide. Right now, we are in the middle of a plagiarism case. Here's the case file. Read it over. Should be easy. All personal details are redacted. Justice is blind. And
Yeah, I read the mission statement.
Okay. We'll show you the ropes. Jump in whenever you're ready. See, right here is the philosophy wall, so you'll find your John Paul Sartre, Simone de Beauvoir, all that good stuff. And over here is where the committee room is going to be. Believe me, it's going to be the best part of your day. Okay, so this is it. But before we go in, I need to know something really important. Probably the most important thing going in there. Are you easily triggered?
Fuck me.
Do you not hear anybody else? Hello? I know you can hear me. Hello? Hello? Oh, you are so childish. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I've told you for the millionth time, it's not like that, and
how to impact others.
All right, everyone, that's enough. Just like jury duty, huh? This is Matt Fisher, our new member. That's Liam.
Nice to meet you, Matthew.
Olivia.
What's up, dude?
And Billy.
Right. Just in time to vote.
Okay. Are we ready?
I vote that we let the student off with a warning.
Is a warning enough for cheating?
The punishment for such a small offense is excessive.
It's not a small offense.
The The student plagiarized 77% of their paper.
77? Easy decision. They're finished. Next.
New guy, what do you think?
It's a heavy file. Who writes this all up?
Oh, all files are compiled by the administration and handed to us. We're on section 2B.
Oh, thanks.
The student's a freshman, and it's their first offense. We have to consider why they may have cheated. Rough home life, working 2 jobs, bills, we don't know. Why wreck the person?
And if we consider that, then
We're no longer blind, I know.
Hey, that's like the mission statement. Sorry.
It's the guy's job to do the work. I wait tables on the weekend and my stuff still gets done. But either way, we can go back and forth, it doesn't matter. Guy's paper was jank.
Pronouns, Olivia. What's jank?
They, them, him, her.
Seriously, what's a jank?
I'll simplify this for the newbie who is totally not paying attention. When I helped form this committee, it was to give the students a voice. They're who we represent. We need to look at it from the student's perspective, case closed.
Case closed. You're not in charge.
Well, maybe I should be.
Olivia, Billy, enough. And to answer your question, Matt, jank means stupid or useless.
Sorry. Candy Crush.
Whose idea was it to replace Emily with him? I mean, were we doing some kind of outreach or something and nobody told me about it? Because if that's the case, I know plenty of better, more qualified.
Dude, he's sitting right here.
Dude, I know. It's why I said it.
Billy, cut him some slack. It's only his first day.
Why do we keep tolerating white male mediocrity? I'm not having it.
Wait, what? Look, I'm sorry, but I...
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all, Professor Stone. We always have time for our advisor.
I just wanted to officially introduce Junior Professor Jensen. He has shown a lot of interest in the work you're doing here. So I thought I'd stop in, check on the new guy, and bring him on by.
I have to say, this is rather impressive. You should be proud of the work you're doing here. Hope I can somehow help to make it even more outstanding than it already is.
Well, we were just about to take a vote on our plagiarism case. You're doing our due diligence.
Sounds like a lot of pressure. Just remember, at the end of the day, you have to be able to live with the decisions you make in this room. I'm looking forward to continue witnessing your impact at KMC.
Oh, Billy, before I forget, next week I'm doing a lecture on racial stereotypes in Hollywood.
I'm not even in your class anymore. But I guess I could drop by.
Looking forward to it. And Olivia, Liam, request forms approved.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Oh, and Professor Stone, thanks again for the internship. Alex has been a great mentor.
Please stop telling him that. If I hear another I am YOLO line, I'm going to reach my breaking point and start looking for divorce attorneys. And Billy, go easy on the new guy.
I didn't. Fine. But only for today.
Bye, Professor. She always leaves without saying goodbye. She's funny like that.
We'll see her later. That Jensen, on the other hand, he's pretty cool.
Of course you would say that.
I would.
Yeah, you would.
Olivia, Billy, enough. Back to work.
All right, Matt, your turn to vote.
It's 3-1. My vote really doesn't...
Of course it does. It's imperative for all members to have a say in each case, regardless of the current voting situation.
And you can always write a dissenting opinion.
That's a pass. I'll go with the majority on this one. No need to rock the boat on my first day.
I'll be writing a dissent. I'll have it in by tomorrow morning.
Great. Liam, close up the case, send off the decision. I'm stepping out.
Committee decision for case number 312 to expel student A.
Wait. Expel?
Yeah, 4-1 for expulsion.
Expulsion, like kicked out of school expulsion, that kind? No fucking way. I don't believe you guys.
That's what happens when you vote for the majority without thinking.
You're fucking with me. All of you are. We did not just expel someone.
I thought you read the mission statement.
Aaron, I gotta change my vote. I made a mistake.
I mean, I'd prefer you didn't since there's no one to witness the change. We're all about transparency, but you're still in the minority. Just let Liam make the change. He likes to have accurate notes, like really accurate. 3-2. Huh, it's like the Supreme Court. I love being the swing vote.
Okay, wait, so 3-2. That means I just need to convince one of you to change your mind, right? So we really just decided to ruin a student's future here, right? Their entire academic career?
Yes and no. We submit a decision and then administration and faculty also vote. We're 1 of 3 votes.
I get that we can't ignore when someone breaks the rules, but the punishment depends on the crime. This? We're punishing an 18-year-old for cheating harsher than Michael McDickhead was for rape.
Well, Matt, make your case.
Right. You see this rock? So you got this rock. It's a plain rock, a regular rock, a standard rock, if you will, just like any other rock. But think about it like this. This rock, it's also the student.
I get that you're on my side here, but could you be a little faster with the assist?
This rock represents the student. So here's their future, and here we are, holding this kid's life in our hands, just playing with it. Say we decide to expel them for plagiarizing, which I understand the argument for. They broke the rules, they gotta pay for it, the whole shebang. End of our problems, time to go home. But no. You see, this guy,
Possibly not a guy.
this person will have wasted their time and money that they can't ever get back, all for a mistake they made as a stupid freshman.
Your point?
My point is, expulsion goes beyond just enforcing the rules. This is gonna cost them everything, like their time, their dignity, and a shit ton of money. Probably about
$52,000, give or take a few. $52,000. I add up tuition, fees, lost income, limited career potential while you were attempting to make a rock to a human analogy work. Which it really didn't.
okay, fine, so $52,000. That is a shit ton of money gone off of a simple mistake that could have been avoided.
Could have been avoided, yet the student intentionally cheated.
But expulsion, come on, really?
We have to put ourselves in a student's shoes.
Thank you. From there, we need to decide if expulsion is even necessary based off just this.
We've all made mistakes.
But this wasn't a mistake.
Come on. Remember when we had to amend minutes off of January's meeting? You were inconsolable for 2 weeks.
This is different.
Aaron, you trying to tell me you never made a mistake on a case we had? Referenced the wrong precedent and then freaked out thinking Stanford would find out? Liam's not perfect, and neither are you. And Olivia. Sweet Saint Olivia, my Malibu Barbie. What about you? Not one teeny, tiny mistake? Never gave the wrong fortune? Said the waves were gonna be far out, but really they were just a dud.
Dude, I would never say far out. Fine, okay? I cheated all through sophomore year of high school. I was just so stressed out, and I figured if I just borrowed a couple of answers from Amy on every test, it'd be okay. And thinking about it now, the fact that I actively sought out an Asian kid to help me with calc is totally racist. But it wasn't a conscious decision, I swear. Which might be worse because I should really be more self-aware. And I'm totally gonna write a letter of apology to her explaining that I only cheated off of her because she was Asian and good with numbers and shit. I mean, she is. And she was smart, too. Okay, I'm gonna sit down now, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Everybody look at the Asian kid in the room. How about academic probation? It could be a viable option according to the KMC rules and regulations.
See? The student doesn't have to get utterly wrecked by expulsion. We can even make them go to a Saturday workshop on proper citations.
Academic probation, workshops, and expulsion if it happens again. This could work. I call for a vote. All in favor of this decision?
You already know where I stand. I'm surprised you didn't try to leave sooner. Did Olivia interrupt your lunch by trying to give you a reading?
God, no. You gotta be crazy to believe that shit.
Not really crazy, but yeah, crazy. She's been trying to read Aaron's future for years. My guess is he'll end up being a PTA president or a crotchety old judge I could dream about slapping one day.
Wait, you slapped Aaron?
One day, Fisher. One day. You can sit, I don't bite.
Could have fooled me.
Sit, Fisher.
Sorry, I didn't want to bother you while you read.
My sister's having her bachelorette party in Vegas, so I thought I'd read up.
Cool. When's the trip?
End of June. Next June.
Here I was thinking you were reading about whatever the current crusade du jour is.
I can't fight the fight every day, Fisher. Even I need a break.
You can call me Matt,
If you know how to count cards, then we could be on a first-name basis.
Well, if I could, then I'd have plenty of time to get you to take the house. Hey, I already ate those chips Aaron gave me. You want to grab a snack?
So, Matt's handsome in a young yet vintage sort of way.
Yeah, you can't be both those things. And he's not my type.
I'm gonna invite him over later. Welcome to the group.
Do what you want. Oh, by the way, it's your turn to clean the fridge and microwave.
What? I already did that last week.
You know I have the chart.
Snacks on the newbie?
I can pay for my own stuff, thanks. I'll Venmo your money back.
Is that like PayPal?
Seriously? I'm convinced you've lived in a hole for a decade. You should keep a book. Venmo, Jank, like a millennial survival guide.
I am a millennial.
I mean, yeah, but no. So why'd you join the committee?
Professor Stone thought I'd be a good asset to the team and could make a difference. I tell you, she could sell ice to Eskimos.
Dude, you can't say Eskimos.
I can't?
No, you can't. It's offensive to all indigenous people living in Arctic climates.
Oh, all right. I guess I won't then.
You're not gonna fight me on that?
No, why would I fight you on that?
It's just something I'm used to.
I can come with something better. Like, Professor Stone could sell ice to people who Don't need it.
I don't know about that. I mean, she's all right. She happens to be the only teacher who actually listens to us without being bullshit.
Wow. Conversation despite your differences? Is that allowed?
Yeah. And man, we have a lot of differences. But I don't respect her for that, though.
So you're saying she's okay?
She's okay.
You know, if you stare any longer, you're gonna burn a hole.
No, I wasn't looking at. I was just.
I'm off fridge cleaning duty for the rest of the year, Liam. Hey, Aaron, you coming over later?
I'll join you guys later. The dean wants to meet. Says it's urgent.
Are you reading me? Because I'm pretty sure that's not my palm.
You're not young. You're just old. I mean, vintage. Like breaking Amish, kinda. Not like old. You still look young, just older than everyone here. What moisturizer do you use? Because it works. How old are you, really?
I don't moisturize, and I'm 28.
Oh, that's not that old. I dated a 30-year-old once. He had a bad back and went to eye therapy twice a week. We used to do his PT together. Look left. Look right. Look left. Look right. Then left.
And that's enough of that.
Matt, you should come over for lunch. You're part of the team.
I don't know. Today's usually one of my work days, and yeah, you know what? I could use a day off.
You're like a trained seal.
Motherfucker! All right. Which one of you geniuses turned the pressure up to max on the sink from 1934?
Dude.
Say you moved in here about 2 years ago, turned it up a few days later, started having the problem about 3 months ago. I used to work for my dad's kitchen and bath company. All I did was turn the valve down. Why didn't you just call your super? I'm sure that he
The
could...
super avoids us. Started right around the time Olivia.
We don't need to get into that right now. Bottom line, he ignores us and will continue to do so to his detriment and misery.
So much for a day off, huh?
Well, that starts now.
I was kidding about counting cards.
Lucky for you, I wasn't.
Still got it, Dean Jameson.
Not that old, Mr. Freeman.
So, how's life as the dean?
Certainly not boring.
This can't be real.
I'm hoping not. That's why I called you first.
Go fish.
Can we move on to poker yet?
Baby steps, Billy. If you want to take the house, first you have to fish the pond.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but I didn't say Eskimos.
Oh, hey, Aaron. Yeah, I could check that out. Thanks.
I can't read my cards.
Can't read them?
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What does it mean?
They're numbers. They don't mean anything.
Matt, everything means something.
Guys, you have to see this.
Hold back on the gay, please? Oh, hell no!
How did you, Liam, where did you find this? How is this even?
Aaron told me. Some student tipped off the administration. He's with Dean Jameson right now. He wanted me to confirm if it's real. And yeah, it's real. Does anyone else know about this?
Not yet. But let's get a few things straight. This needs to stay within the committee, and I don't want Billy organizing some mass protest or social media campaign. I want this dealt with before it gets out of hand. And that's your job, to speak for the students before a mob situation. We agreed to give you that power. Don't make us regret it. I'm sorry, kid. I know how close you and Stone are. That's one of the reasons why this decision needs to be unanimous. I don't want anyone pointing fingers, saying they disagreed. This is a faculty member. She's a committee advisor. You're either all in or nothing. Get me?
She's done.
Billy, chill. You're jumping to conclusions over one tweet.
A blatantly homophobic tweet. Liam. We're naming the baby Alexander. Like Alexander the Great, but hold back on the gay, please.
Come on, I mean, it's just a fucking joke. It's Twitter, for God's sake. Am I seriously the only one that thinks this is harmless?
It's a fucked up thing to say.
1 like from her husband and 0 retweets. Her account hasn't been active in 3 years.
Right. No one cared then.
She hasn't deleted the tweet yet?
She probably forgot about it.
That or she just doesn't care.
Or she probably hasn't logged onto her Twitter in a while.
She still left it out in the open.
This feels... I don't know if...
Wrong. Like, why now? Why all of a sudden does this come out?
It doesn't matter. Stone has always...
Always what? I know the two of you have your disagreements, but you said yourself she's a good person.
I said she was okay. Because a good person wouldn't say this.
Sorry, Matt, but she has a point.
Well, what about before? What about everybody makes mistakes?
This wasn't a mistake. It's hateful.
Stone doesn't come off as the hateful type.
What about everything she's done for us? Like before, it was...
I don't care. I'm not going to tolerate anyone who says this. No matter who it is.
It's just a small, inconsequential tweet. You know, everyone's always looking for the tiniest little thing to ruin someone's life over. Expose someone, fire them. Who's next? I swear it's like a witch hunt.
Well, Fisher, if it's a witch hunt, then let's see if the bitch floats.
If someone was able to find this, who knows what else can resurface?
There's nothing else. I know it.
I'm not taking any chances. If it's possible that there are other things out there like this, I want you to be the first to find it. I'm trusting you and your team to get this done quickly.
Thank you.
We should figure out who sent this tweet to the dean before we start making any decisions.
I get where you're coming from, but it won't make the tweet any less offensive. Professor Stone has some explaining to do.
I'm calling a vote now. She's done.
You think you're so perfect, you can cast the first stone.
Gladly. Seriously? You're not on my side?
Billy, please, there are no sides.
I just don't think we should vote on something like this.
All committee members need to vote.
Save it. My sexuality does not automatically make my vote one way or another.
Wait, you're gay? Well, I just thought, because, before you
Weren't
were...
a stereotype?
No, I mean that he...
Wasn't what you expected? Matt, Liam's gay. Doesn't mean he has to conform to what society deems as gay. You can't just assume a stranger's sexuality. Hell, you could know someone really well and still not know their true sexuality. Like this one guy who I assumed to be gay but wasn't, which was confusing because he showed no signs
All right. Jesus Christ, I didn't know.
Thank you. That tweet is disgusting, but I don't think it's offensive enough to warrant Stone's losing her job.
She insulted a minority group. If we let her slide, who knows what'll come out of her mouth next?
Billy, it was a different time when she tweeted that. No one was as sensitive as they are now.
Sensitive? Different time? This isn't from the 50s, Fisher. It was 4 fucking years ago.
So much has happened in 4 years.
That tweet was tasteless. It wasn't edgy nor pushing limits.
What's wrong with being a little politically incorrect in your 20s?
I'm 20, and somehow I managed not to throw gay people under the bus. It's wrong, plain and simple, to any decent human being.
Wow. Never seen Billy this mad before. Congrats.
This shit is serious, Olivia. And I'm mad because we all should be.
No, Billy, I think you're mad enough for all of us. I get it. This tweet could offend a lot of Stone's students. Could offend anyone in the school.
I just don't think it's in Stone's nature to hate anyone. I mean, think about everything she's done for each one of us.
I've had 4 classes with her. She got me a scholarship. It doesn't mean anything. Just because a person does a good thing for you does not mean they're a good person.
That's true.
Besides, this probably isn't even the only fucked up thing Stone said. What about her book? Homer Simpson killed my father?
Catchy title.
It's a bit controversial.
But you knew that for a while. I mean, why is it only a problem now?
This tweet just recontextualizes a lot of what Stone's done. If she's cool joking about homophobia, and she has a book on the emasculated male father figure, who knows what else she's cool with?
I mean, Stone's not wrong.
You're too privileged to see that
Oh,
jokes
I'm
like this
sorry for not
normalize
getting
oppression.
offended.
Stone's
Every
a
little thing that
goddamn media
pops up
professor.
online.
Of course
I
she
guess I
knows the
could be a
impact
bad
this stuff
person.
has.
I'm able to
Did we get the case?
Great. I call for an official vote.
It's different this time. Jameson suspects that this is just the tip of the iceberg. And I'm afraid of what we'll find. I mean, it's Stone. She's done so much, and just like that, none of it means anything anymore. Jameson says we have to be unanimous, or we don't get a voice in any of this. So either we all agree, or the administration moves forward with no input from us. I have a history with Stone. Most of us do, but we have to put that aside. The only right way to do this is to dig and dig deep. Make the most informed decision.
What's that mean?
It means we look into her past. Her other tweets, her Instagram, her old Facebook posts.
Are you kidding me? So we're putting someone's life under a microscope so we can find someone to validate what we want to do?
We look at it all. Figure out who she really is. Liam, I need you to search her social media. See if we find anything else like this. Olivia, Use your work-study position to search through the KMC archives. Maybe there's something from when she was a student here. Billy. Interviews, appearances, her book, anything that Stone's name has ever been on. And Matt.
I'll help Liam with social media. What? I use Facebook.
You're not supposed to admit that.
Great. And team, cancel any weekend plans. We need to have this decision made by Monday.
Find anything?
Still looking.
Let's take a coffee break.
That's the 4th time you asked me in the last hour. I don't break when I'm working. Got a strict no liquids by the laptop policy. I'm just finishing up keywords for her Twitter, Facebook. About to go onto her page and look at photos for her.
So you're saying no breaks ever?
Thanks for before. With Olivia and Billy taking a hit.
They really know how to turn on the charm when they need to.
Olivia thinks I'm gay. I mean, I am, but I also, it's complicated. And I can't help it. It's just, when I look at her, she's there and I'm there and she's just
hot. I get it.
No.
Wait, you don't think she's hot?
No, I don't think.
You don't think she's hot?
No, I mean, she is, but it's not why I like her. She's smart and funny and kind, sweet and honest.
And hot. Come on, just say it.
She's not hot. She's gorgeous. That's not the point.
Nice detective work. Did Nancy Jim and the Hardy Boys help you out?
Inspector Gadget, actually. Come on, a husband needs no assistance when searching the community gardens.
Alex, not in your work pants.
Work pants. You sound like your mom. Which isn't a bad thing. Digging and the weeding, huh? Weeding and the digging. Digging and the weeding. Weeding and the digging. Digging and the weeding. You always pick the ugliest ones.
Yeah, well, sometimes they're the ones that taste the best. Most can't get past what they see.
I'm pretty sure you just called me ugly.
No, I called you a potato.
Lex. The tweet was a joke. You need to understand that the woman you are today is not the same girl that wrote that. These kids love you. They won't vote to fire you.
They will, I can feel it.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Not much stock in loyalty, I guess.
And I don't think Jameson or anyone is going to stop them either. KMC's done with me.
Well, maybe you should be done with them. Go somewhere else. They don't deserve you.
Who's going to hire me after all this?
Anyone with half a brain? What happened to the Alexis I knew that didn't take shit from anybody?
She married you, had a kid, got a variable interest rate mortgage.
It's fair. Could have been worse. Could have married Braden.
He did ask, but he was a terrible gardener. No digging and weeding.
I knew it. I guess there are just some people who are gardeners and others who are more straight up tools. Well, that's done. Magnifique.
You're so cute.
I know.
Found nothing relevant on her Facebook, Liam. All clear.
Surprising. Because
You should see my Facebook page. For relationship status, it still says, it's complicated.
they still have that.
I don't know.
Listen, Matt, Everyone's ready. We gotta go.
All this time we had to prove, fight for all we had to lose. All the nights spent pushing through, I can see it now. We're on the edge of a moment. We're on the edge, now we're diving in.
Gentrification can inject new life into disheveled communities. Instead of haggling over inconsistent bodega prices, we can shop at a clean, safe Whole Foods where the price is always right.
That's the last of it.
That was a lot.
No, it was an entire life compressed into 3 hours.
So it's not just a single tweet then? Or the book? It's who she is.
Or who she was.
Or continues to be.
Having different opinions doesn't make her a monster. It makes her her. It makes her Professor Stone.
We're not judging Professor Stone. If we consider who she is...
We're no longer blind, I know.
Time to vote. We've seen enough.
I haven't. I refuse to
Why
let
are you making it so difficult?
Why are you making this so easy? Help me out here, Aaron.
You know what Billy means. Stone's my mentor, our advisor. She's helped us. You've just had one class with her.
We all have some connection with Stone, one way or another. But I agree with Billy. Let's vote. See where we...
Fire her.
No. I'm still not convinced.
Liam, read my favorite passage again so Fisher here can understand.
Page 12 of Homer Simpson Killed My Father. The strong male figure in modern television has been neutered for the sake of ending so-called misogyny.
Okay, that's enough, Liam. Look, it's an incredibly difficult decision. What was she thinking? She had to have known that tweet would hurt someone. I can't fathom that she wouldn't. The Stone I know is always respectful of everyone.
I think we found a real Stone.
We should talk to her. Hear her side of the story.
That's against the rules. We've been at this for 6 hours. Let's call it a day, all right? We'll meet again tomorrow. A decision is needed by then.
You better figure this shit out, Fisher. Whatever it is you're doing here, this isn't about you. Don't mess this up.
With friends like these, huh, Fish?
I hated it when you called me fish in 3rd grade, and I still hate it. It's changed a lot, huh, Lex?
Yeah. I remember going to that deli in junior high.
BLT with hot sauce, extra crispy bacon. I think you still owe me from the last one we got together.
Probably last 10.
No. I'm sure Alex picked up a few in there.
You two were always competing.
Only on the important things.
Oh my God, remember Mrs. Peters' bakery and her brownies? So good.
Yeah, it closed down last year after that Whole Foods came in. You know, gentrification can inject new life into disheveled communities. Guess we're never sure who gets hurt with our ideas until they do.
I remember this stoop.
It's a good memory.
We've lived very different lives.
Yeah, we have. You know, after my dad, we changed, Lex. Circumstances, tragedy, good shit, bad shit, the whole mix of it all. They're gonna vote to fire you.
Some friend you are.
You think this is me? I just spent the last day and a half deleting every piece of evidence connecting the two of us so I can fight for you. Every comment, every like, every tag, every photo. For you. So I can fight a losing battle. For you. Technically, it's against the rules for us to be eating meeting right now. What idiot wrote that? Of course you did. You and the other professors put me on that committee to give me a grade boost, but you also told me to have a voice, even if it was a temporary one. I don't want to hurt you if that voice ends up being against you. But what the fuck, Lex?
You know what is the most disappointing part of this? The people I actually trusted to be there for me through all this aren't there. Everything I did for those kids, I did with no expectations. Never asked for anything in return. Look at how they return the favor.
Public opinions in this world don't come without a price.
Don't pretend like you cared about my class lectures now, Matt.
Look, maybe if you apologized?
Apologized. It's like you don't even know me. The last thing I'm gonna do is bow my head to a generation that doesn't know how to take a joke. Walk through any KMC hallway. I'm not the only one saying stupid shit in their 20s. We've all done it. I just so happen to leave evidence. But why does that mean I have to be crucified for it years later? Give me a fucking break. Honestly. Do you think you have a right to judge me, Matt? I put you on that committee to give you a grade boost, not a goddamn moral compass. Don't let it get to your head. Remember that in any second, you could go back to installing dishwashers.
I always knew that's what you thought of me. I just didn't want to believe it.
Judgment Day, Fisher.
What? Why are you enjoying this so much? This is someone's life, someone you know, someone...
I'm not enjoying it. I just know I'm making the right choice.
This decision isn't easy, but I think if we're honest,
The evidence is clear.
The administration is waiting.
Matt, you're the lone holdout. What's your defense?
I don't have one. I can't keep defending the Stone I thought I knew. I'm biased towards her. I'll admit that. I was defending her because I don't even know what I'm saying. And it doesn't matter. The evidence is here, and that's all that matters. I don't care about that tweet, but it's not about me. We represent the students. Case closed. I don't think that... No, I know she's not the bad guy you say she is. But if you all think this is the justice KMC needs, then what do I know? I'm just a guy who used to renovate bathrooms.
If we're making this decision, we need to tell her in person.
Dear Stanford Law.
Olivia Bowen has gone above and beyond.
Liam's intelligence isn't confined to the classroom.
Billy has wisdom beyond her years and an uncompromising passion for truth and justice. The time she's called me just another centrist egomaniac. I'm on my proudest moment.
So she just quit? It's bullshit.
You would think that.
So what now?
I think it's time we make some changes to the committee and what it is we do here, how we do it, and why we do what we do. Any ideas?
I got a couple.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really hope when the time comes, we don't examine your life the way we dissected hers.
So, I settled on a 90s theme. I have this electric blonde wig and neon jacket that would be perfect for you.
Ev, Costume party for her 20th birthday?
And for Matt, I was thinking he probably has some of his old clothes from when he was like...
You do realize he was like 5 at the time?
Damn. Okay. What if I get him a leather vest instead or something? No shirt?
It would be pretty hot. I mean, he probably wouldn't even want to go anyway. And I haven't even heard from him since the last meeting.
No one has. He's done. His position was temporary anyway.
He'll show.
I'm not so sure.
Thank you all for being here, everyone. The dean said the new committee advisor will be selected. Where's Matt? Maybe he's just late. We'll start without him. He can catch up.
I love your optimism.
Yeah, well, it's my job. So first, the good news. The administration has approved our changes. We can accept cases straight from the students now, no administrative permission required. No more redacted cases. We'll do our own research, interviews, and investigating everything, like Professor Stone originally wanted.
Great. But we still need a 5th.
Matt will be here.
And if he's not, I know this girl.
That won't be necessary.
See? Knew you'd make it.
Had to come prepared.
All right, look alive, everyone, look alive, look alive. Today is the first day of the new SVC, and I want us all to start on the right foot. So, you ready? Everyone, this is Jane. So, Jane, tell us how we can help.